In this video, gel plate printing, recyclable paper to upcycle some trash to treasure envelopes that you can very nicely print and paint. Welcome to the Ayala Art I Love to Paint channel. This is your artsy friend Martha. If you are art inclined, love art journaling, acrylic painting and mixed media, this is your channel. This is my actually homemade plate that I made some time ago. It's still good and going. I'm going to be using some new to me paints, some acrylic paint that I found in Target. Let's see how they work for the jelly print. If you have used them before, let me know in the comments or in the chat if it is going on. If you're watching the replay, hello. This is all organized by Mary from the Mary Atelier. And I want to say hello to Barb Owen, Keisha Creations, APG Jamie, Juanita from She Spins, Lisa from My Ectic Life, Shelly from Crafting Mamas, and I hope you have a lot of fun because I love watching gel printing videos, and hopefully this paint is going to work really good. So I haven't even opened them. We're going to remove the little thing in the top. And I have handy a little tool here in case that they're not too fluid. Let's see. I don't even know if this is going to work or not, so bear with me. We're going to make just some I guess cool colors, and I have my napkin handy here. This is the 4th Sunday hop, so most likely you're here hopping from another video. And right after this one, oh my gosh, I cannot open this. Right after this one will come Mary again with another video. But in the chat you will see the actual link, and if you're in the replay, well, it's going to be either in the information box below or in the comments posted as so. And hold on a second, I have no idea where my rolly thingy is. Okay, here it is. So we're going to be kind of spreading the paint. I put too much, but that's okay. And if you use the type of paint that is like the golden fluid, which is very transparent, you can actually see the layers and it gives a more airy look to it. Right now I just want to see what these paints are going to react together or not. And I have over here on the side where you cannot see my journal where I'm smearing stuff, all the paint in there. And let's just kind of make some little circles, and maybe even with this lid just for fun. Okay. All right. Typically, I have an extra paper, which I should go and get for the pressing of the paint, so you don't end up with all the stuff on your hands. And I think I'm going to just put it this way as well. Okay, it's kind of crazy first layer, but it will do. I think with the light the paint is drying a little bit too fast, plus, believe it or not, just the time it took me to find the brayer, some paint can dry faster than others. I still like it though. Well, I'm going to leave some space for other colors. The thing with the jelly printing is that you have to be, I'm going to let this dry, okay? You have to be ready with plenty of space to be putting all the prints that you're making. If you're completely new to this, just make some space ready, available for you to be putting as you print for the next layer and so forth. And if you have been already printing, you know that you cannot stop. So you need that space because it's going to be just like a huge long session of paint, paint, paint. When you recycle envelopes like this, you can keep going layer after layer until you like it. And for some reason, this thing is not looking as nice as I was hoping. It's probably the lights. It's drying so much, so fast. I also don't have my other brayer. I like to kind of switch brayers as well, so that I can have one already dry and I don't mix the paint so much because I put a lot of paint. If this is the first time that you ever visit this channel, I hope you don't judge this mess and you still register, I mean subscribe, because typically I have my act better put together. But hey, printing is a lot of fun, right? Let me see, what other color can I just mix in this and make a bigger mess? Okay, let's see with this pink. And let's make some little circles or little snaily shapes. Anyway, if you like acrylic paint and fun acrylic paint projects and some recycling series and stuff like that, this is your channel. Ooh, this actually looks cute. I'm going to put more pink. Thank you, Mary, for organizing this. I participated in the last one as well, and it was a lot of fun. If you have been stressed or sad or whatever with this crazy year, this is one of the best ways to, you know, lift your spirits, feel better about things in general. Because certainly 2020 has not been easy. But jelly printing is one of those things that has immediate results. And you can just go another one more layer until you like it. That's part of the fun. And as far as I'm concerned, even the worst paint is still worth experimenting with, because you can just do another layer. And like if I have one that is particularly uglier than others, you add polka dots, and that, in my opinion, is a very, very good thing. Fun and cute. Okay, this is kind of like strange, so it's gonna be one of those that you have to put polka dots on top. Alright, I saw that my wipes are not particularly wet at the moment, so what I'm going to do is put a darker one, like this black, and see where that will take me. Well, now I have still the pink going, but I don't care. Let's just try for this. And it's going to be the first layer of another envelope. And I'm liking the little swirly things, so I'm going to go with the swirls. Let's see how it goes. Oh, cool. Anyway, once you have a bunch of these envelopes made, you can simply just do a traditional writing a letter to a friend, or you can have them in your junk journals. Okay, I want something in here. So, yeah, there we go. You can create even a new art journal by putting your envelopes all painted and nice together. Now I am missing my other thing because right now I'm going to make a mess with this. Hopefully it won't be too stainy. And let's put it on this one. Oh, you know what? On the first one. Or the second one. Where is it? I don't know. Let's try a new one. I wanted it for second layers before we run out of time. The link for the next video is going to be, ooh, I like it. It's going to be for Mary. So most likely it's going to be in the chat. And if not, I'm going to put it in the comments under the video. Okay, it's not so wonderful, but it's one of those that will have more layers and be fine at the end. Let's go with the green again. I had a bunch on this other side. Let's see. When I was printing in the other room, in the kitchen, aka other art room, the light was better, therefore I didn't have so many lamps, therefore the paint was not drying so fast. Okay, what do we add now? Pink. This is a different type of pink. Oh my gosh. Anyway, let's see. I either put too much or too little. Let me put a little bit more. What is your favorite shape for making patterns on the jelly plate? If you have been making patterns, I don't know. I like the swirlies. I like how this looks like kind of like graffiti of sorts. Pretty cool. And I guess this is a good time for finishing corners, just to add another layer and a little bit of more interest in other areas. I also like adding medium to the prints. If you see my other jelly print videos, I put a lot of medium. At the end, the prints feel like leather for so much medium and paint, and I literally love it. I don't have to I don't have to do anything to it. I just, gather the pages just to look at them because they feel so nice. I'm liking this. I'm not sure if the camera is showing what I'm looking at, but it's fun. Okay, let's try this beige, creamy kind. Let's have this for circles. Let's see what happens. If I had the other larger plate, I could put the whole envelope. But with this, well, it looks interesting for like a canvas. For an envelope, it's not so cool. It's kind of weird, but I love the peeling effect. It's amazing. I love it. More to find in a canvas edge than in the middle of an envelope. And that is why last month I was all into abstract art, because I have been enjoying just kind of random shapes. Let me do another over here in the center. It's nice. Weird and nice. Like I said, more for like a canvas than an envelope. But hey, polka dots and more polka dots. Let's add more pink. And maybe this. Okay, a new one. Pretty cute. You never know how much you can accomplish in 30 minutes. I feel like I'm rushing because I work very slow, but once you start the jelly printing, oh, I like it. It's like a non-stop session. A non-stop session obsession. Even if it looks just like something stepped on it. I love them so much. Let's see this. Ah! Oh my gosh, no. Okay. Well, I think now I picked up too much. But let's just go with a quick... Oh my gosh, it's lead. That's okay. It will have to be okay, right? Okay, let's put this one on top of this and see how it looks like. Yeah, polka dots, right? Maybe in the community tab here in the channel, I will have pictures of these after I work a little bit more on them, so you can get to see whatever happened. I don't like this necessarily for such an open mouth of the bottle. I'm putting way too much, and now I'm contaminating the rest of the bottle, so excuse me. I made this little stamp. It's another leaf, being this fall and all. And let's make another bunch of little swirlies, at least a couple here and there. Put them on this one like this. And then probably in the corner of this other one. I like also having a main focal point. So after I have a bunch of paint everywhere, I like having something that you kind of see more of, being it a color or a shape. But it takes time to develop. You just kind of like go around and circle and block other parts. For now, let me check. Yeah, we have just like 1 more minute. I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you so much for being here. Enjoy this 4th Sunday hop. It's been a lot of fun. Wait for the other end of the month. Mary is organizing some other hops, video hops full of art. So I hope you join us as well and have a lot of fun. Well, remember to keep your paintbrush wet and keep on hopping. Bye.